The original Crysis was simply seen as a tech demo to many gamers, a game which simply allowed you to show off your latest rig and answer the question, could you run Crysis? That was its main point. The second instalment of this nanosuit adventure has made a stop off at the console market, as well as making sure that PC fans are still delighted by its graphical presence. So, is this a real showcase of gaming delight? Or should it be left inside the glass cabinet? Crysis 2 begins in the same light that the previous game did. You're a soldier. Your character, named Alcatraz, is about to step foot into a recently invaded New York City, when as ever, all hell breaks loose.
Get out, people! Back up!
Abandoned ship! Repeat, abandoned ship!
An alien ship causes your submarine to submerge in water and does some fatal damage to your character. Thankfully, you're saved by a man in a nanosuit, a man called Prophet. In a brief cutscene, you'll now be suited up with a nano supersuit and then watch hopelessly on as Prophet shoots himself in the face.
You are all I can do. They used to call me Prophet. Remember me.
Your main objective is to regroup with your scientific mentor called Gould, a man who knows all about the suit you're wearing and the ongoing invasion of New York City. And yes, it turns out, yet again, that aliens are causing havoc. Much like the original, you are entered into a world which has you fighting humans initially, and then around the halfway mark, you start beginning to attack the aliens, with the environment around you changing dramatically. We found this an issue with the original, and it returns in the second. The alien combat and story is incredibly bland. We felt that they should have stuck with just the human-on-human affair.
Oh, Jesus. That's human tissue. It's people. People just melted down.
The aliens caused the storyline to really drown itself. Most of the time, we didn't fully understand what was going on, neither did we care. With another silent protagonist, you haven't even got another character to follow.
Know what do you think about the cephalopods? Dumb question, right? Of course you don't.
You'll be happy to know that Crysis 2 is still a real blast when it comes to playing it. The way the game moves and works is something really special. Weapon customization returns, allowing you to change up all your weapon attachments on the fly, much like the original. So if you want that sniper rifle without the scope and wish to use some hardcore iron sights, then be my guest. Your powers have been adapted into all new modules, which are routed through your 4 fingers. This is simply a visual UI for upgrading your powers. Don't expect it to be Crysis's take on Bioshock. Throughout the campaign, you'll be given alternate routes for you to take. If you wish to go silent, go one way. If you wish to blow a hole in the enemy, then grab that mounted machine gun. A nice new touch is the game's new verticality aspect. It's like being a member of a parkour team for the day. Jumping at ledges will pull you up for a different height on combat. One issue, which was a major factor in the original, was being able to run the game at a steady frame rate, and with the sequel hitting 5-year-old consoles, alarm bells start ringing. The game holds up for the most part, but when we found ourselves entering busy areas full of destruction, mass enemies and multiple firearms going off, the console versions really begin to struggle. These moments really make the game seem rather ugly, as though your console is screaming out for support. There are also some major audio glitches in the game as well. We were playing on a 5.1 surround sound system and we found the sounds dropping out, major peaking issues and clatters and bangs sounding incredibly tinny. It may just be our setup, but even on stereo headphones the problem persisted. Although when it does run, oh my, doesn't it look good. Crysis 2 is definitely the best looking game on consoles as well as the PC. Just take a look. Multiplayer. With Crysis 2 getting the multiplayer treatment from the great studio that made Time Splitters, now Crytek UK, is it worth getting excited about? The multiplayer hits the spot with all the latest perk shenanigans, although this goes one step more with the stealth, armour and power abilities intact. With a simple tap of a bumper, you can go cloaked or hit up an armour shield, whilst running around like a lunatic will use your power ability. All your jumping around and grabbing onto ledges is here as well. Kills earn your expected XP bonuses, allowing you to unlock new weapons and weapon add-ons. Add-ons and modules include improved defense against recoil, a Halo-style holograph decoy, and the ability to shift in and out of armour/stealth abilities quicker. There is definitely a lot to unlock here, and you'll be kicking a good 80+ hours if you want to max out your multiplayer game. However, it does have its problems. We found the online to have some proper connection issues pre-launch, with latency being a frequent issue, and with the kill cam suffering from peaking audio distortion, which we mentioned in the single player. Feedback from your weapons being all over the place. Sometimes a few shots will kill an enemy with full health, other times it's a spray and pray affair. Overall, some basic balancing issues might just stop this multiplayer experience being the best out there. It'll cause you to rip your hair out, but whilst doing so, you'll be having a lot of fun mid-rip. Overall then, Crysis 2 is an alien invasion we'd be happy to live with, well, at least for the time being. With a 10 to 12 hour single player campaign to keep you entertained whilst you're not shooting your friends online, there is certainly a worthwhile diversion to play alone. The multiplayer has its issues, but it means well, and we're sure that most players will hang tight with the online game for a good 20+ hours. So, with that said, we'd best be off to defend our online territory, and score this one a 9 out of 10.